It's like a quick walkthrough on how can you get started with your AWS Educate account. First, you should have received an email to your email box. If it's not in focus, just go to other. Here I have the email. Now, once you have this email, you need to click on this link which says click here to complete the AWS Educate application process. So once you click there, it will ask you to like fill a form. Now there you can select your country. You can enter your own first name and last name and just give your graduation month as 3/20/21. And once you do that, you can then give your birth month, whatever it is. Once you do this, like just make sure you scroll all the way down through these terms and conditions, so this I agree thing becomes enabled. So once you click on that and then click submit, okay, in a few moments we will get another email that says email verification is required. So here, like, you click on this link and then it says like email has been confirmed. So we are done with the application process. Now we just need to wait for the email that will come allowing us access to the AWS Educate account. Minute or so, we will also get another email that says AWS Educate application approved. So once you have this, it means that we are set for getting access to the AWS Educate account. Now we can simply go to this link, click here to set your password, and then it will open up another page in AWS Educate. This is my email with which I have logged in, but yeah, you can enter whatever password you would like to have there. And then once you set your password, we will get access to the AWS Educate account. Okay, once we are here, we can just navigate to my classrooms. Here it will show that we have access to a classroom, which is on Internet of Things and AWS Cloud. When we click on to go to classroom, it will open up another page that will launch the Vocarium Labs, and that will give us access to an AWS Educate account. I mean, an AWS account. Accept these terms and conditions. So yeah, we will this get to this page. Here we will get to see like what are the list of services that are supported, because not every service is supported in AWS Educate, but we have enough services that you can use in order to get started with AWS and play around with it, learn more. You can just like walk through all these links and then learn more about it. When we want to have access, like we can just click on AWS console, and then that will open up another tab which will give us access to an AWS Educate account that will have access to, I mean, yeah, the $50 credit. So we can like launch resources, and we will be able to have those resources up and running until we run out of the $50 credit. And this thing that you see, 2 hours 60 minutes, that's the session time. After every 3 hours we will be logged out of AWS account. This does not mean that any resource that we have created in the account will get deleted. It will not get deleted. It's just like Okarium Labs wants to make sure that the system auto logs out users when they are no longer using it. But if I create, let's say, an EC2 instance, and then maybe I keep running it for 2 months. I started it today and I logged out, and then I came back after 3 days. It will still be up and running. So yeah, like $50 is the limit here. But luckily, we also like this is not the only account that we get access to. There is also another account that we get access to as part of AWS Educate, which is like it's called a starter account. So this is like a classroom account that gives you $50 to play around with the assignments you get for this particular course. But if you want to access a starter account, which like usually has higher, like more credit limit, you can click on create starter account. And yeah, now you can see that your account has an estimated $100 credit remaining. So if we want to use these $100, we can just go like in AWS Educate portal, we can go to AWS Educate, and when we click on AWS Educate starter account, this thing opens up like the Vocarium Labs thing, and this will give us access to the $100 credit with which we can play around. Now we don't necessarily have to access these two accounts, one through the My Classrooms thing, the other one through the AWS account. Even if we get to Vocarium Labs once, we can just click on this link, My Classes here, and then we can switch over between these two classrooms. So the AWS starter account is what we are currently in, that has $100, and this is another thing which has like only $50. Understand that these two are like completely different accounts. So any resource that you create in one of these AWS accounts will not be available on the other account. So if you want to use like more of AWS to learn more, then just stick with AWS starter account to begin with. Create all your resources, make use of the $100 credit. But when you run out of it, like you will not get uh, these $50 for that account. Anything that you might have created in the starter account, like it will all uh, get deleted, or this account will not be accessible anymore. So you have to come back to the other account where you can create other resources that you can play around with. So yeah, this is how you get to work with AWS Educate and the AWS Educate's AWS account. There are like a couple of more features, like let me just introduce it to you. You can go to portfolio, and then you can like build your own resume here. And where is this helpful? You can go to jobs and then click on search jobs, and there are like a lot of employers who are looking for looking for people who are good at AWS. So you can find out like what kind of a job you want. If you want to apply for something, then you can just click on view job, and then you can apply it through the portfolio that you have built on the AWS Educate platform. So that's where this portfolio is actually handy, and that is helpful. And there are something called as career pathways. And if you want to learn or like want to go ahead with a particular job role, learn everything that is related to a particular job role, then you can like take up these courses and learn more about them. And there are like some skill based very short courses. So that's what these badges are for. If you want to like get the badges on these different workshop kind of thing that are available, it is usually like a 1 or 2 day thing. You can pick up whatever is of your interest, and then you can earn the badge. So yeah, this is what you can do with AWS Educate account. All the best.